Updates from Ojo community. So this is the current state of bridge, temporary bridge that indigenous are actually using in the community. But then, well, the young folks in the community have decided to come together to go grab or to go lift the beam balls that the construction company actually bought so that they can actually use for the temporary bridge for vehicles in the community. So today I get to see young men coming together with their powers, their energy to lift this heavy beam ball all the way to the river where the temporary bridge is actually at, or where they are actually constructing the new bridge for them. So that is what you're seeing on your screen. These guys are very strong, they are very energetic, and they are here today to make sure they help in getting a temporary bridge which can be able to help them to move from the Kojo community to go, or from Kojo Adepo to Kojo Ghana and all the way to Road, because for some time now they've not been able to get access to the Kojoga community with cars due to this the nature of the bridge you see here. But then hey, the contractors are also doing everything possible to make sure they correct this, or to make sure they get a permanent solution to this once and for all. It's been a challenging on the road from Penny and now it is Kojo community. So this is what they are trying to do. They are trying to create a temporary path, or they are trying to redirect the water so that they will be using this source so that they will be able to get access to the main building that they actually construct. Well, it's been raining almost every day, even past the time I'm recording this video, but it's still raining. So we get to understand that the rains have actually been worrying the contractors for some time, but they are also doing everything possible to make sure they get the problem fixed once and for all. So that's what we actually see on the screen. They actually trying to redirect water from this so that they get to pass it to pump the water out of the other one in water constructors, so that they be able to cast the other parts of the they will be able to cast the other parts out of the so that is what you're seeing on the screen here. So that is what the preloader is actually doing here, pushing the gravels closer to the water source here. So this is one of the bridges that they're actually working on, and there is a river here, so it's making work very tedious for the contractors here. But then they are finding means and ways of trying to find temporary solution for the commuters that actually move from the other community back to this side of the community you are seeing here. And today I'm getting to see, when they talk about communal labor, I'm getting to see young men coming together to make sure they are able to get access to their community, because apparently the current bridge you're seeing here is getting damaged day in day out because of due to the pressure coming from the river here. They are doing everything possible so that they can be able to make a temporary passage for the commuters here. All right, so like I was stating from the onset, I was actually talking about the passage of the river you see here, and it's been like this I think for several years now. The older bridge is what you see from afar, and this is the new one they actually constructing here. So they are making it very tall so that the way the river used to overflow, they'll be able to control that so that there will not be overflow any longer. Here you go, this is what you see here. They would actually be pumping this water out of the bridge. So the water you see here would actually be pumped out with these pumping machines you see here. So those are the men I'm actually talking about. So you see them coming together. They want to cut beam balls that they're actually going to use for the temporary bridge you see here. So it is a communal level they're actually going to be able to make sure they get a passage as a community. So usually this is what happens here. And when you get to most of these communities, most of these indigenous or younger guys, you must come together because hey, this is their bridge. So like you're seeing people currently utilizing this one. This is actually not strong enough because there's been pressure on it and it's been breaking down. There's been damages each and every day, like you've seen here. So the contractors are doing everything possible so that the community can be able to get access to the other town. So those who are living here now for some time, I think about some days now, they've not been able to use this part of the road to the other community leading to Ho. So they get to use the other side, which is this side, all the way to Tokokwe. But then for those who use motorbikes, they can actually access this bridge because apparently those with the two ties can be able to utilize this part of the bridge and get to the other side. So if you have a motorbike, you can't be able to use this one. But the look of things today, as of the time of recording, it is very risky now for most of these riders to be utilizing these days. But then this is the current updates on site now, and we'll be bringing all the gist concerning this road. The company that is actually in charge of this construction work is Galton's Construction Company Limited. So they are all the way from Sunyani, and these brothers are doing an amazing job when it comes to making sure that big push agenda becomes very effective in this community. So this is the current update. Yesterday, we were able to dig the other side, the scene from the far, and that's the direction they actually gave into the water, so that there would be a passage for the water which is flowing from the other side. Well, this is a river that you don't underrate. Yeah, sometimes you might think it looks very smaller. It's not big, but then you don't underrate this water here because when it gets to rainy season, the bridge you see here, it's always overflow all the way to where you can see that tipper truck is actually parked, and even beyond that, sometimes it gets beyond that, and so you don't underrate this bridge here. They've been able to destroy, or they've been able to break the first part of the bridge, but then this is the second one, and they are actually working on these ones, which are going to be the permanent ones, and it's also going to help in solving the overflow of water issues or the flooding issues here. We pray and hope that everything works smoothly for them, and these people or these indigenous of this community get a very good road so that they can also enjoy the benefits of the big push agenda. So more updates will actually be coming. But if it's your first time of visiting the channel, I'm actually maybe with you to subscribe, turn on the post notification bell, join the family, the Gasconi family, so that whenever we upload new videos, you'll actually be the first person to get an alert on your device. Until then, I'll keep on giving you updates concerning this particular part of the road.